What is going on, guys? It's Waffle here, and welcome back to some more Jurassic World. Now, last time we left off, we were over here in the carnivore area of our museum, and we set up all these different models, and I don't know why. Apparently, whenever I leave the world, these models like to move around on their own. It's very spooky. Maybe they're haunted. I don't know. But I guess I kind of have to rotate them back. Make this T-Rex keep fighting this Allosaurus over here. Spinosaurus. Oh, this one needs to be rotated again. God, I don't know why they keep rotating on their own like that. I don't know. Either way, they're basically fixed right now, but we worked on this, and it looks fantastic. We have Spinosaurus over here with a baby Spinosaurus and I guess a teenage Allosaurus, or a Spinosaurus. I don't know why I call it Allosaurus there, but they're eating fish out of the river. You know, this one's probably teaching the little one how to eat fish, and of course, the bigger ones already knows how to eat fish and stuff. We have Ceratosauruses over here just kind of looking at the crowd, I guess you could say. And over here we have a T-Rex, casual T-Rex fighting an Allosaurus over here. And apparently the Allosaurus is trying to defend its young. We have a baby Allosaurus back here with the bigger Allosaurus trying to defend it against a giant ferocious T-Rex right there. And yeah, that's fantastic. We also worked on this little corner over here with the Deinonychuses and the Compsognathuses, and they also rotated on their own. I don't know why. I guess I'll just kind of leave it where they're just rotating on their own. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Oh, there's a little bit of fence right there. Oh yeah, I replaced all these fences with glass panes because I read you guys' comments from last episode. A pretty good amount of you guys liked comments saying glass, replace it with glass. So I did. I took the carpenter's barriers and let's actually grab some of those so I can show it off. Barrier, there we go, 204 of those things, and I smelted a bunch of glass, so we have 300, how many, whatever, 389, and if we build ourselves a barrier here and filled it in with glass, it looks really, really weird, you know. Just imagine that up there. It's just strange with the little shrieks like that, kind of in the way, and it kind of looks half invisible too. It's just kind of weird. So I decided to go with the clear glass panes, the same clear glass we've been using for pretty much everything. The Tinker's Construct clear glass that you just, throw sand inside the smelter and that gets you clear glass. We put that over here. It really does look good. I'm pretty sure you guys have been in museums where they have glass barriers like this, and it really did remind me of an actual museum when I put these up. So that is just perfect. And because we're using stairs here, we don't have to worry about the villagers hopping over these. We don't have to worry about using fences or barriers or stone walls or anything that's technically 1.5 blocks tall, because all the villagers and stuff, they'll only be able to step on this half little slab thing right there on the stair, because this would be in the way. They can't jump over this because this is 1.5 blocks tall. So that is good. It serves two purposes. It looks good. You can see all the dinosaurs through there, especially over here with the little ones. You can see all the Compsognathuses a lot better than with the barriers in the way, as well as the Deinonychuses, even though they are a little bit bigger. But the Compsognathuses, you can see those a lot better. And over here, oh yeah, I needed to bone meal the grass and put a just a hill over here, kind of differentiate the odd. Meant to do that off camera, but I completely forgot. Also, I changed this over here to glass as well, so you can see the T-Rex's feet and stuff a lot easier if you're down here. And I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I did off camera. Now, last episode, I did mention that we have these pots. I guess I'll put these glass up, get a little bit of inventory space in my inventory. I guess we can put the bones up. We could do the skeleton stuff for the herbivores later in the episode, but I did want to get some of these pots and stuff, and I've been getting comments for this idea for the long. Wait, do we only have one scarab gem? Oh, we have 5 more in our. Whew, okay, well, I guess I can put that one back up there. Actually, I'll take all of them, give them in my backpack just in case I ever need them. But I did say that I wanted to decorate the lobby with these skeleton figurines, these broken Endermen, zombie pigman, skeleton figurine, and I've been getting comments for the longest time saying I should have a gift shop here at the museum, which definitely makes sense. Why wouldn't you? You want to have a souvenir to kind of remember your trip at the museum, and yeah, we can sell various things there. So I was thinking, where would we even put this? Would we put it on the second floor? Would we somehow work it into the lobby? Would we put it, I don't know, somewhere back here? And I was thinking, we can definitely work it here in the lobby. Everyone's going to come here through the front door. They're going to, sign into the desk, pay them, go through the turnstiles here. And then we could put a gift shop thing right here. a gift shop thing right here in this corner as well. And, you know, it won't be very intrusive. And because everyone comes to the lobby at first, you know, they're going to get a lot of customers. So we can just put a, let's get some like dirt. I always seem to use dirt to kind of outline things. So let's get some dirt. Yeah, 281. That's a good amount. We don't want this to be too intrusive. That's the reason why we're putting it here in the corner. Let's see, how big would it be? Actually, let's go to our shops over here at the market stalls. Let's go see how big these are, because these are a really good size. I like the size that we've been using over here. How big is that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it's 5 by 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, 5 by 5. And then it must be 3 by 3 on the inside. Yeah. And then you have this little wall here. Oh man, that is so perfect. But yeah, anyways, I guess we're going to make them 5 by 5 over there or something similar, or like 5 by 4 because there's already a wall there, you know. But I also got a comment from someone with a very keen eye, someone with eagle eyes. They saw for like a split second that our T-Rexes are fossils and archaeology T-Rexes, you know, minty green wasabi over here, as well as Sue, the original T-Rex from like that Chicago museum. They had a baby. Look at this, we have a baby T-Rex. We didn't have to do anything. They just kind of breed it on their own, which is fantastic. So I just wanted to let you guys, oh wow, she must be hungry or here, whatever. So we have a little bit of raw beef here. Hey, you hungry? I think you have to feed them like that. There you go. Oh, look at that, already got healed up. I think we have some more meat in my chest. I remember putting meat there a couple episodes ago, so let's go check our chest over here. Hashtag check the chest. And let's see, we have, I just saw up there, the steak, pork chops, raw beef, raw chicken. Oh man, raw pork chops. Whew, that is an absolute ton of raw pork chops. All right, let's go over there. Let's go feed them. And I guess we might as well go feed some of the other carnivores and stuff. And let's see, how are you guys doing on food? You're doing pretty good. There you go. Look at that, getting pretty hungry. Not bad. Looks like all you guys are pretty hungry. There's a little bit of chicken. Oh man, we have 3 T-Rexes here just trying to get some food from us. We have a lot of pork chops here. If you guys want to eat that, you feel free to. God, you guys are eating like literal whole pigs over here. There's so many pork chops. Is that it? I guess they're all full. They're not eating the pork chops. I guess they're just sitting on the ground doing nothing. All right, let's pick those up. There we go. Good stuff. And I guess we just continue on with the museum over here. Whew, they ate an absolute ton of pork chops. Anyways, let's get the dirt. Let's get the dirt, and it needs to be 5 by 5 since we already have walls here. We just do like 4 by blobbity blue, and I did say it was 3 by 3 on the inside, so it'd be like this. That's not very intrusive. So there's that 3 by 2. So it would technically look like this for a shop. How would this look for a shop? I know it's not completely finished, but we can just put it like that for a shop. Yeah, there's only 1 space of room right there. That's the main thing I don't like. I like this one because it has a lot more room, but yeah, I think I'm going to rotate it like this, where this is more wide than the first one. Yeah, I think I'm going to make them like this, where it's 3 by 2, like so. Then there's that, and this is what the shop would look like. Like that. Not bad. Actually, we could probably put that like that. Yeah, there you go. And that could be the shop. There's a lot of room. You know, there's enough room for, you know, a small line to form right here for the shop. Still enough room for, you know, villagers to pass by here and go check out all the art here. Yeah, I'm liking that size. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. All right, well, maybe we can go work on that here in the future. Build like colorful awnings for them, just like the market stalls that we already built, like literally like 75 episodes ago or something crazy. But let's just outline this one. So it's going to be 3 by 2 on the inside. Yeah, 3 by 2 on the inside. So 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. Like so. And it's going to look like this. Pretty much. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. Huh. Okay. Well, we can build those here in the future. I also wanted to actually like display these things, so I got comments a while ago about the gift shops, of course, and people said I should sell these little figurines. Well, that's not the only thing I got comments about. I also got comments saying I should sell actual dinosaur eggs, which is just kind of crazy. You could literally buy live dinosaur eggs that you can actually hatch yourself from a dinosaur museum. That sounds crazy, but you know what? I think we're actually going to do it. Wouldn't that be the craziest thing? You go to a museum and get a casual dinosaur egg. You go put it under like a heat lamp, and like a couple months later, you have a casual T-Rex just roaming around your house. That's just the craziest thing ever. So I guess one of these could be like an egg shop, and the other one could be like a more of a souvenir type thing with these little figurines and stuff like that, you know. But I also did want to actually display these. But I also wanted to make like very like good looking displays, you know, displays that don't look like trash. So I was thinking we could probably get some more of the quartz, at least for now. We could replace them later, of course, but but let's get some of the clear glass. Yeah, we have 127 of that. That's going to be perfect. And we also going to need our diamond saw. So let's get our diamond saw. Oh, there it is right there. Because our diamond saw is like really powerful. We can use that to cut things in half super easily, like so. Give us a lot more building options when it comes to like building and stuff. So let's make this one a pillar. There you go. Perfect. We have 28 pillars, and let's cut that in half. Make them a thinner pillar like that. And then we're gonna want, yeah, we're gonna want to cut some of these in half. I think like that. There you go. And then make them a little bit thinner like that. Quartz covered. Actually, how thick are these? Right here. I kind of want to build tables. So there's that. Let's break that. Put that there. Put table legs down. See what I'm doing? This looks great, doesn't it? I think that's a good size. It's the same thickness as the legs. And then, of course, at the top, I want to actually cut the clear glass into a very thin pieces. Basically glass pane thin. And that's about, yeah, it's as thin as it's going to get. So there you go. And then what we could do is we could put the, I guess, Pikmin figurine there. Looks like trash. Is there anything that looks better? Damaged skeleton. Is there a pristine figurine I have here? Oh, here we go. Pristine zombie figurine. Nice. Let's put that one down. There you go. Oh, yeah, look at that thing. That looks kind of odd. Kind of looks weird. But, you know, pristine zombie figurine. I'm not going to judge. But, oh, I guess I can't place it. Can I not place it down with the zombie thing there? Maybe I could place these down and then place the zombie inside of it. Just kind of my idea here. So there you go. We have, oh, whoops. So we kind of have this display case thing going on there, you guys can see. Let's see if we can put that zombie. Oh, we can't put the zombie on the inside. That's unfortunate. You guys can see how good that display case looks. I was about to, like, be really happy about that. Although we can put the zombie. I know we can put the zombie here, then put the glass on the outside. That just kind of looks weird, doesn't it? Like, I don't know. You know what? It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Huh, I think I'm going to keep that, yeah. Okay, well, we're going to want, how wide is this? We're probably going to want a 3x3 area here. So we can start the table about here-ish. So let's get the table legs and put it, yeah, about here. There you go, table legs. Make them go all the way over to there. There, and then all the way back there. And we could probably, yeah, just only have 4 legs. Just make it a really wide table, like so. Then, of course, put down the actual top of the table, hashtag top of the table. And then do that, get rid of that. Put down random other figurines that we have. We have a restored Kylex. Is that going to fit inside there? Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. So that's good. So we have a restored Kylex, damaged skeletons, damaged Steve, broken. So these are damaged, broken. I guess we could put damaged and pristine things over here. So we have a damaged skeleton. Yeah, it looks good. It doesn't look awful at all. Broken Steve, broken Pikmin, broken Enderman, broken zombie, damaged zombie. Okay, and then damaged Steve. Okay, perfect. Whew. There we go. Is that that's Steve? Is it? It looks kind of weird. Kind of looks like Herobrine or a zombie or an iron golem or something. But, I guess we can move this over. I don't know. Yeah, we can take the Kylex thing and put it somewhere else, I suppose. And then we can put the broken skeleton here. There you go. Oh, wow. Whew, that one's missing its head. All right, let's put the glass down. See how it looks as a display case. And hopefully it doesn't look disgusting. But there we go. The glass on the outside is getting placed down. Too bad they don't have connected oh, whoops. Too bad they don't have connected textures. So you can't really like blend the textures together. They kind of look like a bunch of panes, which isn't really a bad thing, you know. But it looks a lot cleaner if you could get. This is the one thing I don't like about Forge Microblocks, is that it gets pretty tough to kind of place things down exactly where you want them to go. So let's place down the quartz back there. There you go. And kind of just, there we go. Make sure we place them on that very tiny pixel on the edge there. Place it. Oh, I think I'm in the way. I can't place it there. There we go. So there's our display case. Huh. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And then, of course, if we need to, we can put the lux capacitors from our power fist. We could just put those, like, up there. No, I guess that doesn't work. Because I guess this block is occupied by this forged glass cover thing on the top. So, can't put that up there. But what do you guys think? I think it looks fantastic. Not bad. Maybe we can give the table itself some texture. Maybe use pillar to quartz for the... Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see. Pillar... Yeah, we have some pillar quartz. Let's use pillar quartz for the legs of the thing. And then maybe even chiseled quartz for the, Can I not? Because I can't use that for this. Okay, well, I'm kind of upset now. I thought I'd be able to use the diamond saw against this stuff, but I guess not. Yeah, I can only do that vertically there. But I guess I can't make, like, vertical pillar quartz blocks. God! There goes my creativity. Well, let's go build the other table over here. And see what we're going to stuff inside of it. There's the legs, there's the table, and here's the glass. And of course we're going to build like another one over there. Another one. And this one's going to go all the way out to this block. So there's that. And of course we still have to build the front table, the front desk, the turnstiles, all that stuff. So we're going to be doing that here. Probably, I wouldn't say this episode. I'll probably do it off camera, to be quite honest. It's probably going to be a bunch more forged micro block stuff. So don't want to do too much of that stuff on camera, you know. But let's get some of the glass. Actually, yeah, let's place down the stuff first. So we have an Enderman. What is that? Broken Enderman. Damaged zombie figurine. Broken zombie figurine. What else do we have? We have a broken zombie pigman figurine. And of course we have these Kylixes, which I guess I could save for behind the turnstiles. So let's grab our glass. And let's enclose this thing. Let's protect them from the elements. From any villagers that might want to come over here in grief and steal all the ancient artifacts before literally buying the same stuff from the gift shop. That's so crazy. You can literally buy ancient artifacts from a gift shop. So weird. But there we go. We have our glass cases over here. What do you guys think? I think they look really good. They definitely do. They definitely look like some sort of display for a museum, which is definitely what we're going for, of course. And, you know, we're going to be building more over here. And, yeah, this is definitely inspiring me. Maybe we can do something like that for these eggs. Huh. What do you guys think? Should we make, like, tables, you know, forged microblock tables for these egg display cases? Or keep them like this, where they're like stairs with a platform and then the slabs on the top? What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I guess the only advantage of these eggs over here is that they get to use regular glass panes instead of like these fake glass panes that don't really... Oh wow, I can make like a glass box here. Oh, there we go. And there we go, we have a casual glass box. I don't know why. But there you go. I don't know why I just built that right there. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I am definitely down to modify anything to make them look better, of course. And feel free to let me know if, like, what should these tables be made of? Should they be quartz? Should they be wood? Casual diamonds? Casual emeralds? I don't know. I don't care. Leave a comment down below. And, you know, if it sounds like it's going to look good, then I'll definitely consider it. Anyways, it is getting pretty deep into the episode, and we haven't done any of the herbivore decorating just yet. So I think what we're going to do this episode is just lay down all the herbivores. And then off camera, I'm going to be, you know, building trees, building bushes, building hills, stuff like that. Because this episode is getting pretty long, and that kind of stuff is pretty tedious anyways. I don't know if you guys would like just watching me literally build trees and stuff. But let me just throw all this trash up and put the figurine in my backpack. And let's see what we have. So we have a Gallimimus, Stegosaurus, Excellus, Organizes, Triceratops, Oh man, how many did I get? Was that just one Stegosaurus? Yeah, we have only one. Oh wait, two Stegosaurus. Okay. Brachiosaurus, another Gallimimus, Ankylosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Pteranodon. Oh yeah, I got Pteranodons and stuff. I guess we can kind of lay them... Yeah, we can put Pteranodons here or there, even though they technically are carnivores. They eat chicken, fish, nautiluses, stuff like that. I don't know. Either way, let's go lay these guys down. Let's see, what do we have right now? We have the Triceratops. Ooh, I got some comments from last episode saying I should have two Triceratopses casually fighting each other. Whew, you best believe I'm going to be doing that one. So let's get some bones so we can grow... Oh, Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep like going out of the wireless signal? That makes no sense. I'm not moving. Let's get some bones. Oh, bone. Let's get like 2 stacks or something. There we go, 2 stacks. And which one was the Triceratops? I want to lay those guys down and make them fight and stuff. So there's Triceratops. Let's grab 2 Triceratops. Where's the other one? There it is. Grab the. Wait, we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 of them. Huh. Should this be a 3-way fight between Triceratopses that have 3 horns? Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, this is it. We're gonna have a 3-way fight between 3 Triceratopses. Okay, let's lay all these guys down first and grow them all up to full size. Oh man, they're huge. That is insane. And that's just a Triceratops. We haven't gotten the Brachiosaurus yet. We haven't gotten the Stegosaurus, Ankylosauruses, stuff like that. But man, there's 3 Triceratopses right there. Basically filling up the whole entire left side of the thing. So I guess we can have a Triceratops. We're going to need it to be decently far away from the wall so it doesn't like clip through. Yeah, that seems good. I don't know. I'm thinking here. I don't think there's a way to like make them smaller. So if we want to have them smaller, we got to break them and then hope that we actually drop a Triceratops again. But they're all full size right now, which basically took up like 3/4 of a stack of bones. But there we go. Triceratops is fighting. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of want to just have 2 of them. If we have 3 of them, that takes up like so much room. And then let's see, what are we going to get? We don't need a Mosasaurus. At least not here. Gallimimus, we already have like a half dozen of those apparently. Pteranodon. There we go, Triceratops. Baby Triceratops too. So we can have these guys fighting each other. So we can kind of put these guys in the back, kind of the same thing we did with the Spinosaurus, where we put them in the back, so we can put the smaller dinosaurs in the front where you can see them, because you know the bigger dinosaurs they're big, you can see them from a distance. While the smaller dinosaurs, that tail is kind of in the wall, but it's not a big deal for me, I guess. And let's kind of, what should we do here? Place that one down like that. Rotate them towards the other one, like that. Kind of angle him like this. Oh, this is really hard trying to angle him like this. Where is he gonna? Is he gonna? Oh, there you go. He moved. Oh, it's hard to tell what he's gonna do, but I don't know. That kind of looks like he's ramming his horns into the other one, I guess. Ooh. Oh, that's good. It kind of looks like they're kissing, though. I guess you could make up your own story. Are these Triceratopses kissing, or are they battling to the death? I don't know. But let's see, what else do we have over here? We're definitely going to need to make some room for like trees and stuff. So I think for that, I'm just going to get some oak. Just place it down, and you know, that's of course where I'm going. What did I just throw down? I just throw down like 16,000. Oh, I guess I didn't. Huh. That's weird. That didn't even go in my inventory. Either way, let's just place down where we want to put some trees. So, of course, we want to put a tree there so we can have like a Brachiosaurus eating it, because, you know, Brachiosaurus is pretty big, as we can clearly see. So we can put them in the back with the Gallimimuses, the smaller dinosaur, and the other smaller dinosaurs in the front, towards the front at least. We can put another tree over here. Definitely need another tree somewhere over here to kind of balance it out a bit. We can put bushes, tall grass and stuff between all these. We definitely, yeah, put a tree back here, kind of in the corner, just to kind of get the impression that there's a lot of trees back here on this general location. Place that there, put another tree there, and it's kind of like going through the wall, you know? So we can put a tree there. There you go. Bunch of trees there. So that could be like an edge of a forest or something. And here's like a small little plains area where 2 Triceratopses are casually fighting or kissing. I don't know. You figure it out. But what were we going to do? I guess, oh yeah. If we're going to put trees there, we might as well place 1 Brachiosaurus. Place him down. Grow him to full size. He should get pretty big, right? Pretty huge. He's going to eat all of our bones. And whew, that is huge, man. Okay, well, there we go. And of course, there's going to be a tree there, so we're going to need to rotate him a bit. So let's rotate him like so. There we go. That is getting, these herbivores are huge, which everyone already knows that, but like, I underestimated exactly how big they'd be in this museum area, you know? I thought I would have had this area mapped out, but I guess not. Well, there you go. We can have a Brachiosaurus eating some leaves out of a tall tree there. Do we have any more Brachiosaurus? Maybe like a smaller baby one that we lay down next to some smaller... Yeah, we have another one right there. And we could just lay this one down next to this one. We'd have two Brachiosauruses eating right next to each other. And this one's going to be eating a smaller tree. This tree right here is going to be a kind of like a regular Minecraft tree. Like those trees over there. So let's grow him like 5. Yeah, 5 bones is a pretty good size. Let's move him back like one more block. Leave room for like leaves to actually go there, you know. Probably one more. Yeah, one more block back. There we go. Oh, perfect. Because here's going to be the trunk of the tree, and here's going to be leaves, and he's going to be gnawing on those leaves. Perfect. And of course, this could be like his mom or dad teaching him, you know, watching after him while he's eating and stuff, you know, trying to defend him from any enemies, maybe those Triceratopses that are just fighting over there. But, let's see, Gallimimus, Pteranodon. We have so many of those. Stegosaurus. Ooh, Stegosaurus. Okay, well, I kind of want to get that Triceratops out of the way first. Maybe this Triceratops is also defending its young, just like the Allosaurus back there in the carnivore area. Kind of using our imagination over here, trying to come up with really cool scenarios for why these dinosaurs are doing what they're doing, you know? So there's that. I guess we can kind of move this tree just so it'd be a little bit easier to see the baby over here. We can move this one back about right there. Yeah. Perfect. So you can see the baby. And then this one's going to go up to like, I don't know, there. And this tree's going to go up to 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 blocks tall. That's perfect. And yeah, just kind of get a good rough idea of what we're going to be working with here. I apologize if this might be a little bit boring for some of you guys, but it seemed like a pretty good amount of you guys actually liked last episode where we were like kind of brainstorming what to do with what dinosaurs, coming up with action sequences to kind of put in the museum area, you know. So what is this one? Ankylosaurus? Stegosaurus. Where should this one be? Actually, let's lay it down. Let's see how big the full adult is. I want to have at least one full adult of each dinosaur inside of here, so everyone can kind of interpret exactly how big they are. So there we go. I think we're going to have very much room for... I'm thinking here, should we have a smaller Triceratops there? I don't know. Yeah, that'd probably leave a little bit more room for us if we kind of replace that one with a smaller Triceratops. So let's see, where's that Triceratops we just grabbed? Oh, we put him over here. Whoops. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to have to break this one and hope that I actually place it down to get a Triceratops. Ceratosaurus. We're going to get there, Plesiosaur. Pteranodon. Ankylosaurus. Pretty sure the Ankylosaurus is going to be huge once he's inside of here, so don't know where I'm going to be able to fit him. But, oh wow, casual T-Rex. There we go, Triceratops. Alright, let's grow this guy to not full size, but pretty close to it, you know? Just so there's a little bit of room. That's like teenage. This is like young adult. This is like, yeah, I like that size. Okay, alright. That's pretty good, not bad. Okay. So we have the big adult Triceratops defending his young against the smaller one that's trying to attack him for some reason. I don't know why he might think he was going to win that battle, but surely not. Either way, there we go. We have the Brachiosaurus eating leaves with this smaller young Brachiosaurus. We're going to have to place down, was this one Stegosaurus? Yeah, this is a gigantic Stegosaurus. Where are we going to be able to fit this guy? Maybe over here. Yeah, probably over here next to this wall. Yeah. And then this is going to be a perfect opportunity to show off all of his plates on his back and stuff, you know? Because he's going to be like lengthwise with this wall. Perfect. Alright, he's going to be eating leaves and stuff. Alright, well, let's put him about like that. Okay, yeah, he's going to be eating those trees. His spiky tail is going to get pretty close to the Brachiosaurus, though. So, that's going to be cutting it pretty close. But, let's see. We're going to have Ankylosauruses, too, so... maybe we're going to have an Ankylosaurus there. Full size, at least one of them, like I said before. Full size, yep, there you go. And I did say I wanted to have an Ankylosaurus eating like bushes and stuff. And oh, that's going to be perfect. So we can get rid of this. So that's, like I said before, that's like a line of a forest. That's where a forest is beginning. Over here, we could just have some bushes where an Ankylosaurus is just nomming on some berries and stuff, you know? So there we go. All right, probably move them back like one more block, like so. I don't want him to be too much in the way of that baby Triceratops there. Yeah, there you go. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, let's move this guy like that. He's going to be eating those berries and stuff. And we can move this baby Triceratops over here. Yeah. So it's going to be like a David and Goliath type thing, where the slightly smaller adult Triceratops is trying to defend his young against an even bigger Triceratops. That's going to be cool. Awesome. Okay. And of course, you know, with this Ankylosaurus here and the Triceratops there, you'll be able to see the baby Triceratops. All right, perfect. And with that Triceratops moved, we can start moving this Ankylosaurus about right there, because he is big. I kind of want to leave room. If we do have an extra Ankylosaurus, yeah, we have another one right here. Ankylosaurus just eating berries with his baby Ankylosaurus. Let's rotate this guy. Eat some of these. Yeah, let's rotate it like this so everyone can see the Ankylosaurus' spiky little tail back there. Perfect. Yeah, we can just put some berries. We should have berries here, right? But it should be like, was it bush? We don't. Oh, yeah, we do. We have iron ore berry bushes and, you know, essential or essence berry bushes. We also have berry bushes from Biomes and Plenty. All right. I guess we have to just find those. Same thing with the essence berries. Yeah. Okay, well, I suppose we can either do that or just put leaves over here or something, you know. But what else do we have? We have Gallimimus. Oh, yeah, yeah, we want to have like a pack of Gallimimuses just kind of hanging out and stuff, you know. And Stegosaurus, of course. We want to have a Stegosaurus eating some leaves with his young, so we can probably get rid of that tree. Put another baby little Stegosaurus right there. Tiny little guy. Oh, man. God, it's just so cute seeing how tiny these dinosaurs are when they're babies. Well, let's put that one there. All right. Here we go. That's kind of cute. Okay, let's see. We have Gallimimus, Pteranodon, Gallimimus, blah, blah, blah. Ankylosaurus again. And, okay, yeah, it looks like there's a third Ankylosaurus. Okay, so where should we put this Ankylosaurus at? Yeah, we should probably put him here, then grow this guy by, like, 2 bones. That way he's not a complete baby like his little brother that's right there, kind of hanging out. And, yeah, if we're going to do that, we should probably move the little brother Ankylosaurus to about here-ish. Rotate him so everyone can see that spiky tail ball thing. And then put the older brother right here. There you go. So everyone's just kind of eating some berries. All right. Actually, let's move these. These guys are like at the same angle. Kind of want to do this. Maybe the older brother's like picking on eating the little brother's berries. Kind of picking on him, you know. But there you go. All right. That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, so we have all those Gallimimuses now. I think all of them are just, Gallimimuses and Pteranodons. So there's that. And then there's, 2 more. God, I have so many of these things. But there we go. 5 of those. Man, I didn't know I made that many of them. Whew. And then, of course, this one could be like the Ceratosaurus, where there's like a pack of them just looking at the crowd. There's 1. There's 2. 3. And we can have them kind of in a formation here, you know. Either that or they're running. Yeah, maybe they're running. Oh, that's going to be cool. Okay, well, let's get some bones. We're going to need more and more bones. So let's get our wireless terminal out. Get some bones, like so. There you go. That should be enough. And let's make the biggest one, the alpha male Gallimimus, the full-sized one. There you go. And he's going to be the leader of the pack, you know. So there's that. Let's kind of angle him. Like that. Good stuff. You can still see the Brachiosaurus. Yeah, you can still see the baby Brachiosaurus. Perfect. How big should this guy be? I don't know, but I kind of want to go from biggest to smallest here with the Gallimimuses, you know? So there's that. How big is this guy? I don't know how many bones I gave him. There's that. Yeah, he could definitely be bigger. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. And then this one can be... how big can this one be? Let's put that one there. Yeah, he can definitely use like 2 more bones at least. Yeah, perfect. I think they're the same size. These 2 right here are the same size. Perfect. And then this one can be a bit smaller. Let's put him back about right there. Give him 4, 5, 6 bones. All right, nice. And then, of course, the little baby one in the very back. But there you go. There's a little baby Gallimimus. So let's kind of angle them. So they're not all just literally facing the exact same direction. Just so there's a little bit of variation in the way they're facing and stuff, you know. But they're all technically going the same direction, facing the same way. So there you go, all facing the alpha male in the front, like that. Not bad. Huh, it does look like a big jumbled up mess right now. But I guess you could just use your imagination and It's definitely going to look a lot better once we have all the tall grass, the bushes, the tall trees, maybe even some vines hanging down, kind of like that thing. Jeez, that's huge. Jeez, Rapunzel over here laying down her hair. Jeez. But yeah, I think it's going to look a million times better. Oh yeah, we have to put our, what were we going to put over here? I don't know. Maybe we put the pteranodons over here now I think about it, you know? Huh. Yeah, I guess we could. Even though they do fly and stuff, that'd be pretty cool if they were like up in the air, kind of floating there, you know? I don't know. Leave a comment down below. What should we put in this little corner here? Because I think I mentioned it earlier. I wanted to put like baby versions of each of them, and they're all just kind of hanging out here in this little baby area. But it makes more sense for them to all be over here, just, you know, just being protected by their adult counterparts and stuff, you know, just getting protected and stuff. Just like this pack of Gallimimus misses. But either way, we have the Stegosaurus eating some trees with this baby Stegosaurus, the pack of Gallimimuses, the big Brachiosaurus eating leaves with this little baby, the Triceratops doing the David versus Goliath against a bigger Triceratops, trying to protect its young, and then of course the Ankylosaurus is all eating some berries with the big brother Ankylosaurus trying to steal some berries from its little brother Ankylosaurus, and of course you can get a really good view of their spiky tails from here. So I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? Leave some comments down below. If you guys have any suggestions to kind of improve this little herbivore action sequence that we just built, you know, I'm all ears. I'm always checking the comments, you know, checking for really good suggestions from you guys. Oh man, look at this. You can actually like touch the tail from here. That'd be pretty cool for villagers to literally touch a skeleton right there. But, you know, leave some comments down below if you guys have any suggestions saying, hey, you should put this there, you should have this one fighting that thing, and it's actually a pretty good suggestion, then, you know, I'm open to, you know, change this and make it look a lot better. What do you think, Ren, or are you Blueberry? Oh, yep, you're still Ren. What do you think, Ren? I can see you're looking over there at all those bones and stuff. What do you think? You think that looks pretty good? I think it looks pretty good. Either way, it's getting pretty late into the episode, so thank you guys all very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by leaving a like down below, and if you guys want more of these awesome videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That'll put my latest videos on our YouTube homepage as soon as they come out so you don't miss an episode. But until then, I'm probably going to be working on the gift shops over here, building those, and possibly supplying them up with some stuff as well as, you know, building vines and trees and bushes and tall grass and stuff like that, as well as over here in the carnivore area too, you know, decorating it, make it look a million times better. But until then, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will see you guys there next time with some more Jurassic World. Oh, bye there.